everyone, I've got a super easy project today. It doesn't require any sewing and it's a unique way to use your Key Fob hardware. We are going to make a tassel. First we'll need to gather a few supplies. You'll need a piece of fabric such as cork fabric, vinyl, or leather, or any other fabric that doesn't fray. I cut the top edge to be 4 inches and the height is 5 inches, but you could cut it as long as you would like. You'll also need a ruler and a removable marking pen, a pair of scissors, you'll need a pair of pliers and a scrap of batting. Otherwise you could use a rubber coated pair of pliers and you wouldn't need any batting. A hot glue gun is optional, and of course you'll need your Key Fob hardware. This hardware comes in 5 different colors. There's nickel, gold, antique, gunmetal, and rose gold. First, you're going to take your piece of fabric and flip it over so the wrong side is face up. Then you're going to take your ruler and measure down a 1/2 inch from that top 4-inch edge. And you're going to mark across. Next step is to cut the fringe. The fringe is going to be cut from the bottom up to that 1/2 inch line that we just marked, and it's going to be a 1/4 inch wide. You can either take this over to your cutting mat and use your ruler and rotary cutter to cut the strips. You can use your scissors if you'd like and measure out the 1/4 inch increments. I'm just going to eyeball it and cut it with my scissors. After your fringe is cut, you can take your hot glue gun and add a little thin layer of glue across the top if you'd like. Otherwise, you can just roll it so that way each fold is 1 inch wide. So take your ruler and make sure it's 1 inch wide and roll the next lift. And roll it again. So either you can have that glued in place, or I'm just going to take a wonder clip, or you could take a binder clip to hold that together for the time being. So you can set that aside for the moment. Then you're going to take your Key Fob hardware, and you'll notice that the hardware has these prongs on the inside, and that'll help grip your fabric. So take your fabric and remove the clip if you added one, and insert it inside the hardware. Take your pliers and your batting, and one tip is to take the batting and cover the hardware to protect it from the pliers. If you're using a rubber coated pliers, you won't have to worry about the batting, but this just adds a little bit of protection and make sure that you don't scratch your hardware. Then just simply clamp the hardware together. These tassels turn out so cute and they're such an easy project. It's a great way to use up some of your cork scraps. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I put a link down in the description below to the hardware used in this video. If you make this project, be sure to tag Sallie Tomato on social media. See you next time!